I have seven category of metrics, and each category has more than five metrics to calculate. And these are the seven categories that you need to check daily to see if your business is healthy or not. So in the first category that I will go through, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I also have a sheet. So you can see these are all the metrics that you need. So I've also written down in a sales in my Miro board. So I'm just going to go through you. So before that, I want to let you know 80% of retail business fail to maximize their profits because they are not tracking any metrics. Okay. So imagine you could pinpoint exactly why customers aren't buying, why products are sitting in the shelves, and how to boost your sales starting today. So these metrics are the ones that you have to keep tracking. Okay. So let's start with sales metrics. So here we can see the total sales revenue. So it is a total income from sales. It is very simple to calculate, but it gives you how much money you're bringing into the business, right? Second one would be average transaction value. So it shows the average value of each sale. And the formula for that is revenue divided by number of transactions. So if you like 100,000 revenue divided by how many transactions that has occurred, you can see the average transaction value. So what you would do is like, okay, average transaction value is somewhere around $100. You might think, okay, how can I increase the average transaction value? You could do that by telling your team or people inside your store to bundle things. Tell them, okay, you could add this, you could get additional offers, or you could upsell more stuff. Because let's say they're buying something related to the home or kitchen, you could say you could add these more stuff to it. So things like that. So these are the ways you could do increase the sales metrics. So for each metric that you have, you understand what steps and procedures you need to do to increase it. Another one would be sales per square foot. If you're a retail store, you'll be like, okay, I have this much space, these many things. So what is my sales per square foot? The counterintuitive part would be you should not like put the whole store with clothes and it's very difficult to move. It would be the counterintuitive part would be making the store very simple to access, people to like breathe, and then having less items would actually increase more sales. So you'll be like, okay, I have like, so if you go to like Apple stores, if you go to like any any very posh looking retail chain like Whole Foods, you would know it's like very simple. The structure is very nice. It's an open it's an open layout, and then it feels comfortable. And when you understand and put things through to human psychology, you could actually increase the sales per square foot. And then same here, same store sales growth. If you have like multiple locations, this metric is gold. It tells you how individual stores are performing year over year. And last but not least, gross margin. I don't even have to explain it what gross margin is. Okay, second one is customer metrics. Very golden things you have to all because customers are the one who's buying stuff from your business. You should always have customer metrics upfront. Customer retention rate. This would be the retention rate of your customer. So I have written it down here. Okay. The customer retention rate. So this shows how well you're keeping customers coming back. The formula is customer at end period minus new customers divided by total customers of start period. So let's say for the whole year, customer of last minus new customer divided by total customers of the whole year. Then you would know like what is the retention rate, how many customers are coming back. And then next one is customer lifetime value. Very, yeah. So like ever wondered how much a single customer is worth over the lifetime? You need to calculate this. The metric answers that helps you justify marketing spend. So this is the CLP. So formula is like average purchase value times purchase frequency times customer lifespan. So you can see it here. Customer lifetime value is average purchase value times mul purchase frequency times customer lifestyle. All right. And another one would be conversion rate. If you're getting foot traffic but no sales, this is a red flag to watch. So it tells you what percentage of visitors are actually buying. So let's say if 100 customers coming in and nobody's buying, the conversion rate is zero. So you need to convert as much as possible. The last one is net promoter score. So this is where you look this is where you look for the word of mouth. So don't underestimate word of mouth. The survey based metric reveals how likely customers are recommended your store. This is the net promoter score, right? So again, another one would be inventory. So if you're a retail store, you need to look at these things every day. So inventory turnaround. So this metric tells you how quickly you're selling through the stock. A quick turnaround means demand is strong, while low one signals overstock. So for that, um, so let's say if you're using like inventory management tools, life will be much easier. And then um, also you could understand like um, where in what reorder points you should be getting the stocks back. So this is like how do you calculate this would be cost of goods sold divided by average inventory value. So that is how you calculate the inventory turnover. Turnover. Next is stock out rate. Again, it is like you don't have these things, but customer are demanding to buy it. So this is like there's nothing worse than that. So this metric keeps you track. What's the stock out rate? Stock out rate like formula would be stock out SKUs divided by total SKUs times 100. So here you can see stock out rate is percentage of products out of stock. That would be stock out SKUs by total SKUs into 100. All right. Um, yeah, so days of inventory, shrinkage, all that jazz. Let's keep moving on to other metrics. I'm gonna just skip through operational metrics. What you could do is you could go through this here in this description. See operation metrics, labor cost, checkout time, sales per employee, um, revenue generated per employee, total sales revenue per number of employee, things like that. That would be the operational metrics. Financial metrics. This is what this is the lifeblood of your company. So net profit margin shows how much every dollar of revenue is actually profit after expense. That would be the net profit margin. Very everybody knows net income divided by total revenue times 100. That is the formula. Next one, operational expense ratio. So you need to see if your operating cost is eating into the profits. This metric helps you that. So you can drive it down. So operating expenses divided by revenue times 100. This is operation expense ratio. Next is, cash is king, right? That's the lifeblood of the business. So cash flow is the metrics that if you have enough liquidity to keep your business running, you always need to check your cash flow. The best tool for cash flow is 13 weeks cash flow forecasting. You forecast for 13 weeks, you understand where the cash is getting depleted, and you try to beat the cash conversion cycle. All right. And then obviously marketing, marketing. I don't think I need to explain that. Cost per acquisition, promotional uplift, marketing ROI. And last is growth metrics. Just go through the growth rate. So revenue growth rate. So are your sales increasing consistently? So this is what the metric answers. Revenue growth. Is your sales increasing consistently? So the formula would be current revenue minus previous revenue divided by previous revenue times 100. So that is how you calculate the revenue growth rate. Is your sales increasing consistently for a particular period? All right. And then market share. So you need to check if you have enough market share. So the markets, it's very easy to calculate what is your sales divided by total market sales into 100. So that would give you the market share. So um, I'm not sure, like if you're in a specific category like supermarkets or like if you're manufacturing, and you need to see how much of the market have you captured. That is how you look at the market share. But your intention should not be to capture the market. Your intention should be to give valuable products to your customers and asking your customer what kind of products they want. All right. And then last one is store expansion rate. If you're opening new locations, this measures how fast you're scaling. So the formula would be new stores divided by total stores times 100. So you're opening up new stores. This is the expansion rate that you have. So, all right, these would be the seven categories of metrics that you need to track. And this is the metrics that you need to keep in mind and calculate from your financial teams. Should have this every day, and then you keep growing. Growth is the only constant. All right. Thank you so much.